Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and we are back on the world after another 2-week hiatus. But we're back again. The channel isn't dead, believe it or not. I managed to get some spare time today to actually record. Woo! So, since last episode, not much has happened world-wise. A tiny bit. I built a tiny bit. I also went on a bit of a mine. And I went back to the tar pit, got us some tar. So we got a bit of stuff here. We have some skulls, we got some bones, we got some Therizinosaurus claws and a Tyrannosaurus leg bone. But yeah, that's pretty much that. We're gonna go analyze these. I don't know. What do I need? Well, Confuciusaurus I guess would be pretty nice. What else do we have? We have one stego. I'd like more Dryosaurs. Actually, what else would be good? More Triceratops maybe? What else do we have that I'd like more of? Maybe more Ceratosaurs. That could be kind of nice. I think we're kind of good with aquatics. Wait, which one is this? Alligator gar. Do we have ichthyosaurs? How many ichthyosaurs do we have? 3. Maybe more ichthyosaurs. Anyway, we're just gonna chalk. We're gonna chuck all of this. There we go. Into the analyzers to get it rolling out. But yeah, I'm just gonna, I guess, go over the very minor bit of progress I've actually made. Most of it was just kind of laying things down. Where can I check these? In here. Oh wait, I want my apples. My apples is my source of food, so they're kind of important. I should actually go up into the house, I guess, and harvest some of the crops I've got growing there, but whatever. Anyway, anyhow, where, what, when, and why. We're gonna head back over this direction. Hello, Pachycephalosaurus inside of a tree. I don't know why you're on top of the tree, but you are. What was last episode? I guess last episode was technically me hatching the Confuciusaurus, although I guess I technically called that update video. Whatever. Oh, I need to move that chest out of there because it's gonna get covered up by a wall eventually, and I'm gonna forget about it, and then I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna be like, oh, there's a chest behind that wall. Anyway, this is what I kind of built. I just kind of finished off the room. I think the Confuciusaurus is fully grown. I don't know where he is. I can hear him. I cannot see him. Is he over there? For all I know, actually, he could be above me right now. That's one of the reasons I want more of them, because I'd like to see him at some point. I don't know. That might just be me. But yeah, I worked a tiny bit on the tunnel, just basically finishing off the viewing area. I've got to put some stuff here. Is that at the bottom of the glass? I think that's at the bottom. Yep, that's at the bottom of the glass. All right. But other than that, what else did I work on? Laying stuff out, that's what it was. Oh yeah. So, I want to look at the lake real quick because I can't remember if I had anything planned for the lake. I seem to remember wanting to put the Sarco in that lake. But now that I've got the Parasaurolophus over here, I'm not sure I actually want to put the Sarco in there because the Sarco, well, I mean, it's a crocodile, right? And crocodiles tend to like to hunt creatures that drink from the lake. So putting a Sarcosuchus in a lake with our herbivores, probably not the greatest idea on Earth. Also, I need to move these guys out at some point. Like, I want to put something here, and I don't know what it is yet, but I want to put something in this area. Also, I should work on, I don't know, setting up this as the entrance to the park, because it's really what this is. This is meant to be like the town center, I guess, of the park. Anyway, I worked a bit on pathways, namely, extending this one out. So, now this one is going around this small lake we have over here. Well, actually, it's a lot smaller than it used to be, because this used to be an island, but now I've connected it to the mainland. Yeah, but we've got a lake over here, and I'm beginning to think that this might actually be where we put Sarcosuchus. Now, the reason for that, now obviously this might be subject to change. I might end up putting another creature in here altogether, who knows? But this lake is a lot more manageable. It's not going to have exhibits leading into it. It's going to lead over to the mountain area, which I want to do some really cool stuff with. I haven't figured out which creatures I want to put in this little alcove here yet, but I want to put something cool. Maybe we could do Allosaurus in here. Allosaurus could look pretty cool, or maybe we could start doing some of the Ice Age creatures. But yeah, I set up the beginnings of a potential coastal path, or not coastal, but a lakeside path that will continue around here. I'm also considering maybe flattening it out here and having it branch over there and come along the rest of the river or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't really figured out what the layout of this park is going to be yet. I don't know. I'm just kind of building it by ear, and then I'm doing it by ear, and then we're just going to see what happens, how it turns out, and what things I will eventually need to improve. Because right now we're going to have a lot of... We have a bit of empty space where I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I mean, the easiest thing to do would probably just be leave it as empty space. Don't put anything in, just leave it there, and I don't know, maybe add a building in later, but just, you know, fill it in with trees or scenery or custom stuff. I don't know. For the pathway going off of the Triceratops, I actually extended it over this direction towards where I was... Well, actually, the Ceratosaurus, which I think I'm going to put over here. I think I said that in the last episode. I did that. We were thinking about putting Ceratosaurus over here in a similar exhibit to the last Ceratosaurus exhibit I made. I love the view of the mountains right here. And I don't know. I feel like I could do a really, really large herbivore exhibit over on this side. Of course, I think, yeah, I was also planning on doing Ankylosaurus or something on this side. I don't know. That is what today's episode is basically just going to be. I'm just going to be saying I don't know a lot, trying to figure out where we're placing things. Because I don't really... I haven't had, you know, with not having the most time to record, I have long breaks in between making the video and then, you know, recording the next one. So I haven't really got a coherent idea of where I'm going with this anymore. I'm trying to get back into it, but it might be a good while before we get a steady pace going again. And for the moment, at least, it looks like it isn't going to get any better in terms of regular uploads, due to increased hours at work, for training and, you know, that kind of, for new positions and stuff, as well as school winding down, which, as we all know, means finals and exams and, you know, just generally... Oh, I actually have a lot of wheat. I'm honestly surprised by that. Oh, that was another thing I was going to talk about. So as we all know, Fossils in Archaeology is no longer updating to 1.10. It is, the devs have decided to instead push for a 1.12 release. So that means that it's going to be a little bit longer till we get that new update. Now, this is both a good and a bad thing. Bad thing, we don't get any new mobs or anything like that for quite a while. However, the good thing is, I honestly believe Carpenter's blocks will be updated by then. I think they are. It's either Carpenter's blocks or someone's continuing it. I don't know exactly what the idea is at the moment, but Carpenter's blocks should be updating to 1.12 pretty soon, or hopefully it will by that point. So I am considering bringing Carpenter's blocks in to the series again for a couple of reasons. One being, well, I would like to do some cool lighting systems like lamps and stuff, and Carpenter's blocks will actually allow me to make some really, really cool lamps. It'll allow me to do some cooler tunnels, such as over there, some better bridges, you know. It'll allow me to do a lot more interesting stuff with building, and that's also something I would really, really like to do. I always like making more interesting builds, and Carpenter's blocks will definitely allow for that. I have not been over to the smeltery or that farm or the pit in a while. Yeah, actually I went out to a cave to get the fossils. Oh, no, I was like, wait, why did I go to a cave? Because I did the mining trip like a week ago. I think it's because I've dug out most of the fossils from there, because how long have I had that pit? A long time, a very long time I've had that pit. I actually want to see, how old is this series? I've honestly forgotten. It's been a very long time. I really shouldn't be, you know, looking things up in the middle of an episode, but I am, because why not? Because I'm really curious to see when this series actually started. And come on. Yep. Episode 16, episode 9, episode 1, 8 months ago. Wow, it's been 8 months since this started, and I've made very little progress in 8 months. Now, I mean, obviously that's more chalked up to the fact that I didn't upload anything in November. I uploaded a few videos in January. I don't think I did much in December. Yeah, since December, I've not really done many videos either, which has been somewhat detrimental. Yeah, because, I mean... Oh! Ooh, Confuciusornis. Pachycephalorodon, Brachio. Okay. So we got some of the DNA I wanted. That's good. That's decent. And then we'll just chuck all of these in here. Pachycephalosaurus. Do I have any more Pachy DNA? I don't believe I do. How many Brachios is that? 3. Well, at least I can make a decent sized Brachiosaurus herd, I guess. Deinonychus, is that 4? Okay. Well, at least I got all the Deinonychus I want. I guess that's pretty good. What am I doing? I don't know. Yeah, so with, you know, just being too busy to record, that's kind of derailed the series. I'm hoping this summer, especially, that I don't think I have any plans this summer, so I will be able to pump out more content. I'd like to start getting much further in this world by summer. By the end of the summer this year, I think I would like to have almost all of the dinosaurs in, some of the mammals in, and have made an actual entrance to the park. I would like to have done that by the summer. So what? It's April now, so we've got April, May. So we got like 2 months. 2 months to start working on more stuff. Maybe, okay, end of the summer though, I guess. So April, May, June, July, and then August, I guess. So 5 months. 5 months, I want to have as much of that done as possible. Yeah, because I don't know. I think we need to speed it up because this series will have been going on for over a year by that point, and you know, after a year, I kind of want a bit more progress to have happened than what we've currently got. Like some outdated building techniques. Like I've gotten a bit better at building. I was doing some creative mode building for a server that was supposed to go up, but never ended up going up, and I used some of the techniques I have here, improved them vastly. So, I don't know. Maybe after this episode, I'm just going to work a bit, tinker a bit on the world, try and make it look a bit nicer, and go from there. I don't know. Maybe I should make... That was something people were suggesting. You know, I might actually have an idea for the next project. I kept saying I wanted to build this, and I never ended up building it, and it would actually be really helpful with the Elasmotherium, so that way I can take their temporary enclosure out to put in an enclosure so I can put in a building, or I don't know, Drysaurs there or something. Okay, so I can take them out and put them where I actually want them, something there to be. I'm failing horribly at English. We might just actually build the ranger station right here. Because I'd said I wanted to build the ranger station behind everything, so that way, you know, we kind of had somewhere where realistically people could, you know, take care of the animals, get behind all the fences and stuff like that. Add access tunnels to all the exhibits, like here. Like we've already got like the beginning of an access tunnel going over to the Pachycephalosaurs. Yeah, I really wanted to do that, and I think we're gonna do that now. I'm also going to look into potentially adding in a couple more mods to the mod pack. Like I said, carpenter's blocks. Actually, even a helicopter mod would be kind of cool. I might even add in the Jeep mod I've had in a... I don't think I had it in the last... No, I did not have it in the last one, but I had it in a previous one. There's a decent Jeep mod that adds in Jurassic Park Jeeps, and we could put that in. I've probably got the materials necessary to build one. Because that would... I mean, it won't be much use on the surface. But I don't know, something about doing something like that, or like a minecart system with underground access tunnels. So, you know, it's like right here. You know, maybe this shouldn't be the town square. Maybe this could be like the port square. Like this will send you out towards the ocean and the Dilophosaurs, because I don't know, this seems kind of small to be like a main rotunda. Like we could put a building here, a building there. I might put another exhibit here, and then this is all going to be forest, and then that will probably all be forest. Ooh. Oh yeah, I put tar there because I was going to fill this up with tar to I don't know, make it look cool. Forgot the slimes will spawn. Of course, that could make it the... Ooh. I like that idea. Okay, I'm gonna maybe make a tar slime spawner at some point. That could be actually really cool. I kind of want to do something with the Nether as well. The Nether could be a fun place to go and try to, I don't know, do other types of builds. Could be really cool. We got the Triceratops barn. This thing still technically isn't finished, is it? I need to put in an actual floor. We got the hay bales here. We got the pitchfork, technically, to shovel the hay out. We got the water troughs. We got the lake. I never finished doing the interior of this. Okay. So I'm beginning to realize some of the things I want to finish. You know what? I think I'm going to work a bit on each of these projects after this episode. So there'll be a blanket, I guess, improvement by next episode. But you know what? I might have you guys vote down in the comments below. What do you guys want to see me work on next? Do you want me to finish? Like, okay. Do you want me to do an upgrade? Finish doing some upgrades to the current builds, you know, fixing some things that don't look the best that I can upgrade within, I don't know, like the Triceratops thing. That's probably like a 15-30 minute project, just getting the resources together, coming up with a design, and then filling it in. Like that's easy. Switching the fence out or the stone wall out here, that's probably 10-20 minutes of work. So, you know, like tiny little jobs. Adding the scenery in there, 5 minutes. Scenery and Triceratops, that one I want to do a bit more with, so maybe a bit more, like 30 minutes. So, you know, like I've got tiny little jobs I can do to fix up the world. So you do want to see me do something like that? So next episode when we come back, you know, there's just some little things I've spruced up. Or would you like to see a lot, actually next episode and like another episode, just, you know, working on sprucing the park up? Or do you want to see work on like a ranger station? Because I might actually outline that after the episode, or before next episode. I think I might outline a potential ranger station or veterinary area. I don't know what we're gonna call it. The mountain could actually work really cool as like a the base. I don't know. I think we could do some pretty cool stuff back here. Like, oh, and then have like a main road coming maybe around here. Make it a pretty wide road, and we could have like a vet clinic, I guess, somewhere back here. Maybe like right here, have a veterinary area for sick dinosaurs. I mean, I know the dinosaurs can't get sick. I think Poet Plays did something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll look to that for inspiration. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, like, that's why this fence is here. This fence was meant to be part of, like, a complex, which is why it looks slightly different. Because I was like, ooh, it should be part of a complex where, you know, people are working. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to see me working on a new dinosaur, working on the the ranger station / vet area, or do you just want to see me do little improvements on the world to make it look a bit better? Because yeah, I could do all of those, and I kind of want to see what you guys want me to do, because I'll be honest, I've got about the same amount of ideas of what to do for each of them. You know, actually, I think we just work on the Triceratops exhibit after the episode, or before next episode, I'll work on the Triceratops. Because yeah, I think I should give you guys a little taste of what might be happening if I do a sprucing up of the park. Yeah, but until then, I think we're going to end this episode here. Thank you guys for watching. It's good to be back, actually. If I can, hopefully, the next episode will be up within a couple of days. So until then, see ya.